Your disposition is your attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. It determines how high or low you go. Hey, what's up? It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you're doing well. Listen, I am so glad to be able to be with you. I want to share with you something that I know is going to shift your mindset, your life to the next level, as will our academy. Yeah. I hope you're part of our academy community. If you are not, I need you to go ahead and join right now. It is the place. The Eagles Academy is the place where purpose meets productivity. We're showing you how to shift from ideas to income, contacts into contracts, show you how to move your purpose into profitability. And I'm telling you, it is uniquely designed with you in mind. It is a community of accountability partners who understand that teamwork makes the dream work. You don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. And they understand that their network determines their net worth. So I want you to join us. We have so many incredible sessions and classes, all from the comfort of your home, via computer or phone, wherever you are. You can always tap in and join us. Go right now, www.theeaglesacademy.com. I want to see your face in our digital space because it's uniquely designed for you. Listen, I'm sharing about attitude determining altitude. Yes, your attitude determines your altitude. Hear me. How high or low you go in life is dependent upon you. If you remain stuck or stagnant, it's dependent on your attitude. I know it's tight, but it's going to be all right by the time that this video is over. Listen, there's a story that goes that someone asked the 35th president of the United States, the former president John F. Kennedy, how he became a war hero. And in his dry humor, President Kennedy said, "It was quite easy. Somebody sank my boat." Isn't it interesting? In the midst of all that, in essence, he saw opportunity for victory in the midst of a problem. Yeah, how did you become a hero for your family? How did you become a hero for your community, for your environment, for the people who you mentor, the young people that you mentor? How did you become a hero? Maybe it's somebody who broke your heart. Maybe it's somebody who seemingly left you for dead. Maybe it's because you grew up without a father, right? Can you see the opportunity for victory in the midst of a problem? And here's my question to you. Can you stay afloat when somebody tries to sink your boat? That's my question for you. Can you stay afloat when someone tries to sink your boat? Yes. Can you keep your positive attitude afloat when life tries to drown you in depression? Can you keep your positive attitude afloat when it seems as if all hope is lost? Where people are not just stabbing you in the back, but are stabbing you in the face. Can you keep your boat afloat when it seems as if, all hope is lost for you? And here it is, on another level, on a deeper level, beyond can I, beyond can you. Here's the question. You got to think, how can I? I need you to shift your thinking from just can I, from the granular base level, to now thinking, how can I? What structure will you put in place? What thoughts will you begin to think to shift your mind to a place of positivity when negativity wants to become your narrative? Are you hearing me? Are you listening to me? What positive thoughts can you put in place to shift your mind? Yes, from a negative narrative to a place of positivity. It's your attitude that determines your altitude. You know, there's a quote, there's a saying that goes, life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. I like to build on it and say 90% of the time we focus on the 10%, that now the 10% becomes 100% of our lives. Hear me. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. But here's what we do. We become so myopic that we focus on the 10% to where now the 10% becomes 100% of our lives when we focus on it 90% of the time. Listen, I know it was painful, but the breakup was only 10%. I know it made you sad and brokenhearted, but the divorce was only 10%. The trauma, the trials, the tribulations, the triggers, just 10%. How will you shift your 10% of what you've been through to now seeing I got 90% left? 90 is greater than 10. I'm more English than math, but 90 is greater than 10. I got to focus on the 90 that I'm blessed, I'm highly favored. I got to focus on the 90 that every breath is a blessing. You got to focus on the 90. As long as you have a pulse, you have a purpose, you got to focus on the 90% of life that you're going to find victory in this opportunity despite the opposition. Hear me. You got to shift your mindset because challenges create champions. You got to imbibe that in your heart. That's got to become your philosophy. That's got to become your motto. That's got to become your creed. Challenges create champions. Can you see possibilities when others don't? Will you see opportunities when others won't? Hear me. You can't be a part of the don't. You can't be a part of the won't. You got to be a part of the I will. I'm taking all the excuses off the table. This is your season for execution. This is your season for execution. Why? Because real leadership is not about position. Hear me. Real leadership is about your disposition. Your disposition is a function of real leadership, right? Your disposition is your attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. It determines how high or low you go, whether you remain stuck or stagnant, or you remain stifled by the circumstances of life, which are just 10%. Real leadership is more than a position. It's a disposition. What is the disposition of your mindset? What is the disposition of your thought life? Your system and structure of how you live? Do you live below the radar, or you live beyond the fray and above the situation of what it is that you have experienced? Right? Because when you understand that real leadership is not about position, it's about disposition. Leadership is not just a position. Leadership is a function. The foundation is about your attitude. Your positive attitude can shift the atmosphere in a positive direction. When it seems like the wheels of life are getting ready to fall off, seems no hope for tomorrow, your attitude can shift the atmosphere into a positive direction. It is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. who said, even if I knew the world would go to pieces tomorrow, today I would still plant my apple tree. That's some serious optimism. When the world's supposed to go to pieces tomorrow, today I'm still planting my apple tree. I'm still, as the songwriter said, I got a seed in the ground. And it's getting ready to reap a harvest of blessings. Right? What is the seed of your mindset? Based upon the root will dictate your fruit. Do you respond negatively when it's havoc and when it's haywire? Or do you find hope in the midst of hardship because you have imbibed the philosophy that challenges create champions. You got to adopt a champion mindset. You got to adopt a champion mindset, because when you adopt a champion mindset, you understand this. Even if I got to take a L, it's never a loss, it's a lesson. I never lose, I learn. Yeah, because if I'm taking an L at all, it's love. If I'm taking an L at all, it's leadership. It's life lessons. Simply because I'm leaning on the Lord. That's what it's got to be about. Without a doubt. That's a champion mindset. I never lose, I learn. The loss was a lesson. Yeah, it wasn't really a loss, because it was a lesson. I learned something that I can now take and impart into somebody's life. It's time to go to the next level. It's time to soar higher than ever before. Your attitude determines your altitude. And you got to maintain an attitude of gratitude. Yeah, my blessing is coming, my breakthrough. Despite what tried to break you, you're going to have a breakthrough. You hear me? Despite what tried to break you, I'm believing for my breakthrough. That's where my attitude is. It's on another altitude. And I refuse to let bad news bring me down. I refuse to let the opinions of people become my prison. I refuse to be stifled and stagnant because of life circumstances. That's a champion mindset right there. Listen, I want to show you how to further adopt a champion mindset and really overcome the challenges of life, because you understand to a greater degree that you can find opportunity in the midst of obstacles. I want to show you how to do that once you join my academy. Yeah, where purpose meets productivity, where we really show you how to turn soar into success and greater purpose, your purpose to profit, your ideas to income, your contacts to contract, the healing, the wholeness, the restoration, the revelation, the transformation of what it is that you will experience with not just me, with a whole host of accountability partners, a community of accountability with people who understand that teamwork makes the dream work. You don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. Your network determines your net worth. Come on. Let's increase our net worth together. Let's increase our network together. Join us right now. www.theeaglesacademy.com. Come on, you know there's something that's deep within the bosom of your soul that's calling you to a greater level. You don't even feel comfortable where you are. Yeah. You know there's something that's calling the greatness that's inside of you, and it's time to pull it out. Yeah. It's time to birth that book, that business, that opportunity, that overflow is yours. Let's go right now. www.theeaglesacademy.com. Can't wait to see your face in our digital space. Stick and stay. More is coming your way. Peace and love.